some brainless kuffar are coming and blaspheming Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they putting this image. Subhanahu wa ta'ala has 2 feet. Just because he mentioned one, it does not mean that he only has one. You have Ibn Abbas and Abu Musa and many of the companions, they said, Al-Kursi mawdi al-qadamain, the chair is the place of the 2 feet.
Yeah, okay, Omari, I give you that. Your fantasy, Omari God has 2 feet. I know that there is a narration about Ibn Abbas who made tafsir of the Quran that the kursi, al-kursi, is where the 2 feet of your Omari God are on. I know that. Okay, your Omari fantasy God has 2 feet. I give you that. But tell me, why does your Omari fantasy God has 2 feet but only 1 shin? It is stated in your most authentic book, where the Omari Prophet ﷺ is saying, our Omari Lord will lay bare his shin, only 1. Now let me show you the more detailed version on why the Omari fantasy God needs to show this 1 shin that he has. So it is stated that on Yawm al-Qiyamah, the Omari fantasy God will appear, and then the people will not recognize the Omari fantasy God, and they will say, you are not our Lord. And then it will be said, do you know any sign by which you can recognize him? They will say, the shin, 1. And so the Omari fantasy God will then uncover his shin. Astaghfirullah. So the Almighty Omari God needs to show his shin for the people to recognize that he is the Omari God, and then they start prostrating. What kind of Almighty Omari God is this?